Hey y'all, I'm back here again with Dishing It with D. Whew, I am so tired this week. Um, I was on vacation in Turks and Caicos last week and then had to come back and go into the office for a full week right after that. I don't know why I did that. Big mistake, big mistake. I'm so tired. So that's why I'm sitting in here in my jammies and a t-shirt today. But I did want to jump up here and talk real quick about the situation with Lizzo. Is Lizzo being canceled? Has the cancel police come after Lizzo? Let's dish about it. Okay, so a couple days ago, news broke that Lizzo, who is this iconic pop star, right? And who has created her brand around plus size women with positivity and everything positive about body image for the big girls, okay? And now there's word out that there's a lawsuit that the big girls, 3 of her dancers, have filed a lawsuit against her. And what for? They're filing it because apparently her production company and her lead dancing coach or her team coach for the dancers has been body shaming the dancers. The very thing that Lizzo is known for is, creating a safe space around big girls so that big girls can feel confident in what they want to wear. They don't have to go under the knife. They don't have to, go on extreme diets to try to fit into the skinny girl model. You should own your own body and feel confident and be, in the skin that you're in, the way you look, and you can wear scantily dressed clothes, see-through, you can do whatever you want to do in terms of what you put on your body because you own it. She's given the big girls confidence to step out into things that we probably, in the past would have been looking like, what in the world is this chick got on? But now, she's created almost like a movement where people, like I say, feel comfortable in the skin that they're in and how they look and how they present themselves, in terms of clothing and dress and what have you. Now, all of this is a part of her branding and which has catapulted her into such success as a pop star now. She sings and all of that, but she's gained, I think she's got like 13 plus million followers on Instagram. She is a huge success. And when you say pop and you put pop by your name, that means you cross over. That doesn't mean that you catering to a certain demographic, certain, group of people. You're not an R&B because that's typically, you cater to the black people. When you're a pop artist, that means you crossed over. You're like Michael Jackson. He was considered a pop star. You've got, Whitney Houston was a pop star. Lizzo is a pop star. And the girl has, let me see, she has her own production company. I call it Big Girl, Big Touring or something like that. She has had a TV show. I don't know if it's still on now, but I think that TV show, let me see. She had it's something still with big girls, and it was really around plus size dancers. And then she's created, I believe, some type of underwear, clothing, right, for big girls. Lizzo's everywhere, and her whole, like I say, brand is around positivity, that supports big girls, plus size girls, and primarily of color. You know, I mean, let's truth be told, you know, big girls, even in the white space, gets a lot more love than big girls in the of color space. So she didn't change the game. She changed the game completely. Okay. And people's attitudes around it. And like I said, it's like a movement. My younger daughter loves Lizzo. Now she is, you know, about this big, but she loves the fact that she advocates for people, you know, disenfranchised people, and she feels like that, you know, the plus size girls were kind of disenfranchised and franchised. So, but anyways, back to the lawsuit. But these 3 of her dancers have come out and filed a lawsuit against Lizzo. And let me just make sure I understand. These are some of the and I'm paraphrasing here, some of the things that are part of the lawsuit that these dancers are claiming. And they're saying that now the lawsuit is against her production company and her team captain, dance team captain. But it says that the claims says that Lizzo pressured the dancers into unwanted sexual situations, made statements about the dancers' weight gain. Now, how could that be when her image is all about plus size? And then putting the dancers through grueling rehearsals that led a dancer to soiling herself. Now, okay. My thoughts on this is, and I'm gonna make this real brief. Either Lizzo is young and ill-advised and I don't want to call anybody stupid or just, you know, naive, I would say, to how things work. That you would allow such type of, you know, things to be going on in your camp unaware of it. That means that you're operating in a hands-off kind of mode, that you're not privy to this type of stuff going on in your camp. Now, this, like I said, because she knows, everybody knows, like I said, that she is known for positive messaging around, you know, plus size women. So, you know, I can't imagine, and everything just positive. She just, you know, like I say, ha ha ha, you know, and you gotta love her for that. But I can't even imagine that sexual situations, forcing the dancers to do certain types of things that, you know, are not copacetic with them, as far as, you know, sexual things, you know, whether it be in their dance movements or whether it's just, you know, the culture of her company while they're actually doing dancing practices and things. And then also weight shaming, and then also being so strict that people can't go to the bathroom while they're practicing. Now, I know for sure that when you're dancing, because my daughter was in dancing in middle school, high school, those dance coaches really means business about their dances. I mean, they take that stuff to heart. Now, I'm not saying that it to the point where, hey, if you just walk off and have to go to the bathroom, that there'll be some repercussions or whatever, that people won't let you go. You're grown. If you feel like you got to go to the bathroom, if they don't want to stop, you just walk off and you come back and you pick back up and fall back in the mix. So I can't really believe that, you know, I don't know. But anyways, either there's some naive, you know, ness going on with Lizzo and allowing something like this in her camp and not being privy to it. Because I can't even imagine if she was privy to it that she would have allowed it. I don't know whether, like I say, that comes from being naive to the game or just to business or what have you. Or the latter, which I am thinking, you know, something in milk don't smell clean. And possibly, is this a money shakedown? Is this a money grab by the dancers? Maybe the dancers, and I'm just saying, this is my opinion, I don't know, and I haven't heard anything like this, but is it possible that the dancers could have thought like, hey, Lizzo is huge. We need more of the bag than what she's given us. Maybe there have been some ask of some, more money or what have you. And they're like, we need a bigger slice of this cake. And if we're not going to get it, we know how to get it. We can come together as a unit because we know it's more power in numbers. And we can say, hey, this is what happened. We feel like we've been abused, or we feel like we've been treated unfairly, and lawsuit, here we come. So, yeah. And people know that lawsuits like this usually are better handled in the quickest way is settle out of court, right? Offer them a settlement, make it go away quickly. So, I'm thinking that it's more of a money grab. And they figure that she's going to want to wash, let's hush this up real quick and settle with them. But she's lawyered up. Lizzo have made a statement saying that, hey, this is crazy. This is as outlandish as, to me as it is to you all. And she's lawyered up. And I think she's gotten the lawyer that Kim Kardashian had. Couple other, well-to-do and well-known stars when they lawyered up. So, Lizzo is like not taking this sitting down. And we don't want it to when you put something out there, it's kind of hard to take it back, even if it's found out not to be so, that it kind of tarnishes your image. This is not good. This is not good in any shape, form, or fashion. But like I say, even if it kind of goes away, it's still going to kind of resonate in people's minds. It's like, okay, Lizzo had this lawsuit against her for body shaming, but yet she's been out here selling us on this idea that big girls matter. Okay? So, I don't know. I am reserving my comments or my judgment on this until I hear more, but my initial thoughts are this is a money grab. Okay? Interested to hear what you all think about it. Drop your comments below and let's talk about it. Let's dish about it. And as always, I want you to like this video, share so we can talk about it, and also subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss when we drop something new again. That's all I got. We've dished it up, served it on a plate. Let's talk about it in the chat section. Have a great day.